Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending where you are watching me from. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy New Year once again. Yes, I have a lot of questions that I need to give answer to. Some people are wondering, can this thing be related in the Bible? Do we have any example to back up with the temperament we'll be talking about, which is the behavior, like we listed in my last video about the melancholy, the sanguine, the phlegmatic, and the choleric? Can we link these people or this character or this behavior to any biblical personnel? Yes, the answer is yes, and that is why I'm making this video. And I'm going to start with the sanguine, which is Peter. Peter was a perfect sanguine. He displayed the character of a sanguine where he asked Jesus if he can join him in the water. Jesus was walking on the water to him. Jesus was having fun, whatever entertainment, because that is how the sanguine behave. They do things the fun way, they are entertainers. So to him, he thought maybe this was another fun Jesus was having, not knowing that it was a miracle and not fun. So Peter was a typical sanguine. Yes. And then another example was where he said, he just dropped his net and said, I want to follow Jesus. He didn't even think about it. I want to follow him. What are the consequences? What are the sacrifices I need to make if I must follow this man? But he didn't think about that. He just jumped into it, and because that is how most of them are. They are not deep thinkers like the melancholic. So Peter was a sanguine because he have most of those character traits in him. And then that takes us to the second one, which is the perfect melancholic. Yes, and that character trace was Moses. You see that Moses was an introvert. He was an indoor person. He was not a talkative, but very detailed, to the point that God was able to give him the 10 Commandments, and he patiently wrote those 10 Commandments. He didn't mind how long it take, but all he wanted was to come out with those instructions and the rest, because being a melancholy, we like to do things the perfect way. Now, when Moses came back from the mountain, where he has wasted, I don't want to say wasted, where he has spent so much time to get that commandment, he didn't mind the consequences behind it. When he came back from the mountain, he found out that the Israelites have used their golden necklace, turned it into a god, and they were worshiping him. He got upset, he broke it, because to him, they were not doing things the right way. To him, they know that God have been faithful, God have saved them, God have fought for them, God brought them from the land of the Egypt. God showed a lot of signs and wonders, which I'm not going to go into in this video, but as time goes on, I'm going to have a lot of chat about the Bible and so many things, because that is our foundation as Christians. We will learn a lot from it. So I'm not going to go deep into that for now. So Moses was a melancholic by nature, by character traits, by behavior. And then we also see where God called him out of the burning bush. God told him, go to, if another person they will run away, was like, I want to see what is all this, because we ask questions, we have deep thoughts about knowledge, we want to know, we want to explore. So he was like, why is this bush burning? So God caught his attention, and when God sent him, we could see that he was still asking God questions, that maybe by chance they might ask me, who sent me? God go tell them that I am that I am. He was not still satisfied. To him, it was like, I can't speak. Of course, naturally, he was a stammerer. Since a melancholy wants things to be done the perfect way, the right way, so he was thinking the right person should be his brother that can speak very well, not him. Because that is our trace as a melancholic. We want things to be done the right way, the perfect way. So he was pushing it to error, and not knowing that for a male colleague, they don't usually like to take the leadership role. But if they do, they will be a great leadership because of their empathy. Yeah, they will encourage people. They are, they'll make a good leader if they will take the role. But most of the time, they don't want to be the front liner, the front leaders. So that takes us to the next point, which is the phlegmatic. Yeah, that was the peaceful phlegmatic from the previous video. The character trait was Abraham. I think I made mention of that. Abraham was a peaceful phlegmatic because they are quiet and calm in nature. Remember when God told him to sacrifice his son, Isaac? He didn't question God. If it was a melancholy, for instance, he will say, why? Because you want to know. We want knowledge. We are details. We need to know why. But you see, for a phlegmatic, being Abraham, he didn't question God. God told him, go. He said, okay, sacrifice your son. That was it. This is the son that he has waited for more than years to get. But see, when God gave him an instruction, he simply, quietly, peaceful, obeyed the instruction. That is how melancholic are. They are peaceful in nature, as we have agreed. So he was like, okay, if that is what God wants, I will do it. And he obeyed God by going to sacrifice his son. Another example was where he settled the discord between him and his cousin Lot. The cousin, it almost causing conflict between them. But him, being a peaceful person, he said, it's fine. You can choose the one you want. And if you take the north, we go to the south. He didn't bother to say that you are my brother's son, I am your uncle. That if it should be a choleric, for instance, those that they are bossy in nature, he will be like, what? I'm your father brother. He will start from that relationship. You are smaller than me. So you didn't even mind that I brought you into this journey and you became prosper. You are still even want to, okay, you want to turn it into an argument or to cause fight and all that. But you see, for Abraham, being a perfect phlegmatic, a peaceful person and a calm person, he just said, okay, let's have it. You choose the one you want and I will go the other side. That is a perfect melancholic phlegmatic for you. Sorry, it's a phlegmatic I'm talking about. That's a perfect phlegmatic for you. So I don't want to make these videos too lengthy, but please, if you like the video, like it, subscribe and give me a comment below. And I want to use the opportunity also to thank those that subscribe. I see a lot of people subscribing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. God bless you. And I'm going to end with the number 4, which is the choleric. That is the powerful, strong choleric. This temperament that we established the last time, they are goal oriented. Yeah, they have zero tolerance to, they don't take nonsense to say. They are so strict. Yes, but they are loving people, they are demanding. If you want to, like, they are so difficult. They hurt you intentionally, but they are nice people. But they don't tolerate. That was Peter for you. Remember how he was persecuting the church because he didn't get to understand what they were doing. Yeah, he persecuted the church to the point that when he understood the gospel, you see how he preached the gospel. He wrote a lot of books. And another time was where he confronted Peter. So because they don't tolerate, so you could see. So those are the biblical example regarding the temperament. But like we said and like we have seen, no temperament is perfect. meaning none, no one is perfect. So don't always wait to see that things are, to find the perfect person. You're not going to see the perfect person. The reason why I'm making this video is for us to, one, know ourselves. Like I always said, the first person to be in a relationship with is yourself first. Love you, care for you, educate you, appreciate you. If you don't value yourself, nobody will. That is just the blunt truth. If you don't value and love yourself, nobody will do that for you. Yes, so that's the first person to be in a relationship with. And if like we have said, we have the weakness, the strength of every temperament. So you find out your own weakness, you work on them. Don't say this is nature, this is how God creates me, this is my nature, and you keep on like that. People will get hurt, people will run away from you. Yes, and don't say it's my nature, I don't like to talk. There's a place where you need to speak up. There's a place where your voice should be heard. Not all the time they have to boss you around, they have to control you, they have to lead you. There's a place in your life where you come to realize that it's only you that can do this for yourself, nobody else. So you have a voice, you have to speak up. Yes, so no temperament, nobody should say that this is my nature. Character can be built. Yes, you can acquire good character. Yes, you read books, you watch movie, you watch people life, and then you tend to take out that bad side of you, which everyone have, and try to put in the new one. Remember, it's a new year, so we have to turn a new leaf. And like I said, don't complicate issue this year. Keep it simple. Learn what you need to learn. Let go of what you need to let go. Open a new chapter of your life and begin afresh. Thank you, and don't forget to like, subscribe. See you more on my next video.